Now, well, let's get more on this now from J. Peter Pham. He is the director of the Africa Center at the Atlantic Council. He joins me now from Washington. Thank you for being with us. First of all, what effect do you think these latest measures to beef up the presence of African and French fighters in the country, will that make a difference to the situation there?
Well, Hazem, to make a difference, first, the number of peacekeepers has to actually rise to the number authorized by the Security Council. The Security Council, as you mentioned, has authorized 6,000 troops. Previously, there were 3,600 troops authorized, but in reality, there are fewer than 2,500 African peacekeepers there now. So they've never actually met the quota. So if we get up to 6,000, then we can begin to do something. But we still have to be realistic about what we can do. 6,000 troops will certainly help secure the capital, secure the airport at Bangui, and therefore permit humanitarian assistance to come in, and a little of what your correspondent has reported of disarming troops within the capital. But this is a country the size of France and Belgium put together. So even 6,000 African peacekeepers with 1,600 French troops are not going to secure the entire country. They can at best create a sanctuary around the capital and permit a flow of assistance. The French president has also said he's only authorized a mission for 6 months and will withdraw. 6 months will certainly create a window of opportunity, but it's a window that has to be filled with a political process to bring about national reconciliation. Otherwise, at the end of that time, we may be back where we were just a week ago.
And French forces were also involved in stabilizing Mali. And if we compare the situation in Central African Republic to Mali, I mean, you're talking about the thinking is that what they have in Central African Republic can be potentially simpler, because in Mali you were talking about well-trained rebels who are willing to die for their cause. But Seleka, by contrast, are seen as a sort of ragtag, ill-disciplined bunch, if you will, who are poorly armed, poorly equipped, and the thinking is that they may disperse rather more quickly than put up a fight. Is that a fair assessment, do you think, or is it more complicated than that?
Well, they may disperse, but they're only a symptom of a deeper pathology. In its more than 50 years of independence, the Central African Republic has had 6 heads of state, and only one of them was elected to office. The other 5 shot their way by violence and brutality into the control of the country. This is a country with tremendous mineral, oil, timber, and other resources, but none of which has been exploited to the benefit of the people, because no rational corporate entity is going to invest in a country where you have that level of violence, that corrupt government, and in fact, illegitimate regime. So this is a country with extraordinary potential, but it's been unexploited. And I think that because of the pathology of that 50 years of misrule, it's going to take far longer than a short 6-month peacekeeping mission to bring real stability to this country.
Yeah, we'll certainly wait to see what does happen. For the moment, J. Peter Pham, good to get your thoughts on this. Now to